Hi, my name is Mac Pate, and today I'd like to talk to you about the service learning experience I had this semester with BridgeWays Links Up mentoring program. So if you haven't heard of BridgeWays, their mission statement is, the mission of BridgeWays is to install a genuine sense of hope, purpose, and self-worth by connecting young people to their peers, their schools, and their families, and ultimately to their potential as responsible contributing citizens of their communities. I think that's a great description for both Bridgeways and what we do at Links Up Mentoring. So really, we're just there to connect with the kids and help them with social and emotional learning skills. So I did this mentorship program as part of my social work practice 1 lab class, which is led by Dr. Hitchcock. And we partnered as UAB partnered with BridgeWays to do this service learning, and I'm very thankful to both UAB and to BridgeWays for allowing us this opportunity. So the purpose of this project, I've written, my kids' families are involved with the family preservation system, so our work together not only helps them fulfill certain legal requirements, but provides additional support for these kids. So the kids that we have with my specific class unit haven't just been identified as having needing additional support and learning curriculums for social and emotional skills, but their families are actually directly involved with the family preservation unit. And I actually was unaware of that. I thought that these were just like any of the other kids, until one of the family preservation workers came to one of our meetings to see how things were going and observe our work. And that was really educational and really interesting to learn about how our work had impacted her work and vice versa. Additionally, these kids are in need of social and emotional training skills, which our curriculum provides. So each week we'll do about 10 to 15 minutes of talk as a group and just connecting with each other. Then we'll do an activity that pertains to a lesson, and the lesson usually is just talking about some aspect of social or emotional skill, such as teamwork, self-talk, friendship, and self-care. So programs such as these do have an impact on the community. I believe the presence of volunteers such as myself in these schools and in the lives of these young people shows them an example of civic engagement that they can refer to as they get older. That's actually a secondary benefit, I believe, of this program, is influencing the next generation to be engaged community members. So when these kids grow up, they can think back to having people come in their schools and facilitate these programs with them, and they can think about how that's impacted their life, which can inform how they choose to engage with their community and if they choose to participate in any volunteer activities such as this. So the ethical value this experience has taught me most is the importance of human relationships. I don't believe that this program would have had the same kind of success in an online platform. I think this program still could be useful in an online setting. I understand COVID requirements and people's health always comes first. But the true power in a program such as this is the connection between people, and the kids can feel that innate interpersonal connection, and I think that we all do. So class discussions on positive self-talk and self-forgiveness were especially helpful when we brought these topics up within our group. So one of the ways that we've been able to really connect with the kids is through honest communication and sharing our experiences with them. And so when we got to discussions of self-talk and self-forgiveness, I opened up about some of my struggles in these areas, which helped the kids to communicate how they talk to themselves and the ideas they have about their own self-forgiveness. And when thinking about how to address that and to respond to what the kids said, it was really helpful to think back to our class discussions on Canvas pertaining to these areas. I also had an opportunity to practice my professional skills, such as work attire, time management, and preparation before arriving at the sessions, as my child welfare professor would refer to it as doing your homework. I'd like to thank BridgeWays and specifically Gina Weaver for facilitating this mentorship program and helping us combine all the materials and get everything as wonderful as it is. I'd like to thank Dr. Hitchcock for guiding this course and this program. Thank you to Huffman Middle School for allowing us to come into the school and take these kids out of class or gym so that they can participate in this program. And finally, I'd like to say thank you to Savannah Church and Charlie Kay. They both are and were my team members. Savannah is still with me, and Charlie had to leave the group, but I want to thank them for the work that we've all been able to do together. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you'll investigate more into the BridgeWays program.